Hi, this is Charlotte from gamercast.net. Sorry that I haven't been around recently, but I've been a bit busy recently, and Catherine, as you may have seen from her videos, has moved out, so unfortunately that means there'll be no more joint pickups anymore. So I thought that now that everything's calmed down a bit now, I would do a pickups video to catch up on all of the crap that I bought over the last, must be 3 months now, I guess. I think the last pickups we did was post E3, so quite a while ago. So first I'll say as well is that of course Catherine's moved out, so I don't have a fancy camera anymore, so I picked up one of these. This is a creative live cam chat HD. You can pick it up in Argos for £25, and I had a Nectar voucher, so I got it for 20 quid. And it does 720p, so I thought, well, at the very least I can have a half decent video for you guys. So just in case anyone's wondering what I'm recording on now, it's one of them. Okay, so like I said, I haven't done a pickup for a while now, so I'll just kind of start, wherever. Try to do as far back as possible. To be fair, as pickups go, I haven't really picked up very much. 20p. I got this ages ago. There's dust all over it. So I picked up a copy of Final Fantasy VIII on the PC. Lovely big box edition. It's all complete. It's even got voodoo. Got the instruction manual and then all the discs. It's just absolutely fantastic. Now, we own this already, but it was 50p, and I couldn't say no to that for a Final Fantasy game on the PC. So I'll probably flog this off. But that was really nice. These were all basically on the same weekend that I went down to a Beatcell, picked up some things. After playing Urban Strike for the first time in 10 years, I found a renewed love of the series. So I was very happy to pick up Desert Strike and Jungle Strike. I don't think either of them have their... no. So they didn't have their manuals, but they were 150 for the two, so that wasn't too bad. And they're an awesome series to just go back and play. Also picked up some more promos, because I was picking up promos recently. These are just some random ones. So I got Lemony Snicket's Series of Unfortunate Events, Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2, and Madagascar. That's it, yeah. I also had a copy of Pac-Man World shoved in there too. It's always great when you pick up promos at boot sales, because they never know what they are, and they're like, oh well, these ones don't have boxes, so you can have them for 50p each. Or they think they're demos, so they give you them for free. And I mean, they're not exactly the best of games, but thought I'd pick them up anyway. Same day I got An American Tail. It's an awesome animation back in the 90s. Game looks rubbish, but it's always nice to get stuff that's got everything as well. This was released back when, near the end of the PlayStation 2, because published by a company called Blast, who basically did loads and loads of really low budget kind of crappy games. This I was quite proud of. Got a copy of Naughty Bear for £1. It's not the best game in the world, but for £1 it's worth it for the G's. And again, that had everything in it as well. I haven't actually played it myself. Tim played it and it looked a bit pants, but £1. Also got a copy of Missile Command, when they went and revamped all the old Atari games on the PlayStation. That was 50p. It's got everything as well. Yeah, because I know we've got a couple of these. I think we've got Pong and what other one? Something cool on that. Pong. Can't think what else. We've got a couple of them, but Missile Command isn't one of them, so pick that up. I think this was the day before, actually, at the weekend. On the Saturday, I picked up Puyo Pop Fever on the Game Boy Advance. I remember haggling with a little girl for this who wanted to keep upselling it. I told her it was worth 50p and she was like, no, it's worth £1. And I was like, okay, I'll give you £1. And she was like, no, give me £1.30. I was like, fine. It doesn't have the instruction book, but it's quite hard to come across Game Boy Advance games that still have their boxes for so cheap. And in that same place, I got this really awesome guy, a bit random really, and he had classic Game Genie for the Game Boy original, and a stack of instruction manuals. Now these are really cool because I love making games complete. I think he gave me the lot for 50p. The Game Genie is really awesome. This was, of course, made by Codemasters back when they didn't make games. But what's really awesome is in the back you've got a little compartment where you've got all your cheats. So sneaky snakes. So that's really cool, and I just love little books like this. Flippool, awesome game. I haven't actually given it a go yet. I should, because I do love playing on my Game Boy quite a bit. But I mean, for 50p that was worth it just for the Game Genie. And then got these instruction books. They're mainly Game Boy Color games as well, which you don't see very often. Quest for Camelot, Tetris Deluxe, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, which I think will make ours complete, because I think we had it without the instruction book. This one I was really pleased with, of the whole lot. Link's Awakening instruction book. How amazing is that? And then Donkey Kong Country and Wario Land 3. So I thought those were really cool for 50p. They're just like kind of a collector's jackpot, really. Also picked up a spare copy of Planescape Torment, which is a really awesome Western RPG made by the guys Interplay that made Fallout. It's pretty much known. Is this BioWare? Well, BioWare Infinity Engine. It's pretty much well known as being one of the best role-playing games ever made, and I'm sorry it's not Interplay, it was Black Isle, which were the guys that did Tactics, I think it was. Or they're the ones that did Fallout 2. I always forget. Either way, it's noted in gaming history as one of the best role-playing games ever made, especially in Western territories. But I think I picked it up for like £1. It didn't have the big box or anything, but it's an amazing game. My boyfriend came home one day and gave me this. I don't want to open him because he's blind boxed. This is a little zombie with a cone on his head, because we love Plants vs Zombies, and he magically got these, so I was very pleased about that. He's going to stay in his little box, staying cute. A bit of a random one. We like to play board games in our house, and I was popping in the Oxfam in Guildford to have a look, see if they had any games. They had this. So we like board games, we like video games. Let's have a board game of video game. they made quite a few of the Age of Empires games into board games. We haven't actually given it a go yet. There's so many different tiles and things. It's basically like playing Age of Empires but a board game. So it looks a bit complicated for me at the moment. But I'd like to try playing it at some point. I've got a stack of board games though to try out first. So that was quite cool. That was £2, which is obviously going to be a lot less than what it probably retailed at. And that was just a bit of a random thing that I decided to pick up. Then I went to a Beatcell this weekend as well, actually. Didn't pick up very much. However, I got a copy of Speedball, the first one, on the Master System. This is complete and everything, so I was quite happy to pick it up. We've already got Speedball 2, I'm pretty sure we don't have Speedball. And for once, like, which is almost unheard of, like, the Master System instruction book is complete. There's no scribbles on it, no notes on it. Like, people always scribble down notes on their Master System instruction book for some reason. Oh, and a little bit of history. You might not know this tag from anywhere. However, the game is from Beatties. Poor old Beatties. Used to be a shop, an entertainment shop in the UK. Must have closed down 15 years ago, I guess. Just like Woolies, poor Woolies. And I mean, I got that was £1, and then I also picked up this. I think I might already actually own it, I'm not sure. I think Catherine owns it. This is the Stalker Clear Sky, which is an expansion to Stalker. This is the collector's edition, however it should have a plastic sleeve on the top. It's not, it's just a steel book. And then it comes with a bonus disc as well, which is quite cool. They just wanted £1 for that, so I thought I'd pick it up anyway, because I absolutely love Stalker. And I just liked that guy on the back. He was kind of cool. So that's everything I've picked up recently, really. I haven't been able to go out looking for games very often, and I'm a bit tight on money at the moment anyway. So that's about it. But I will keep you updated with anything that I do pick up, which won't be very much, I don't think. So sorry that it's taken so long for me to put a video up on here. I am putting up a unboxing, my first unboxing in fact, so keep a lookout, and don't forget to check out the website www.gamercast.net. We have loads of funky reviews and news and previews and everything that you would ever want for on a website. We also have the Facebook and the Twitters and all that stuff, and I'll see you soon. See ya!